The things I go through to go camping, the things I gotta suffer through, it never ends. Hopefully it never will. Hello campers and bushcrafters, I'm Donnie Pavlini with Donnie Pavlini Outdoors, and got a new product I want to look at. I went today to found this little jewel, and it's kind of what I've been looking for. It's sort of like this number. We all know it, the Jetboil, except it has a larger capacity and a lower price. Got it today at Dick's, no offense, Sporting Goods. Let's take a look at it. This is without a doubt the Camp Chef Stryker 100 compact cooking system. It has a 1.3 liter pot, and we're going to get into the features. Picked it up today from, like I say, Dick's, no offense, Sporting Goods, at a cost of $59, which is a far cry from some of the other comparable stoves out there. Okay, all right, but it has butterfly handles. Let's get this out of the way. Has butterfly handles. Now, some people are not a fan of these type of handles. I happen to be a fan of them because, especially with this type of cooking apparatus, I like to be able to do this. It's got rubberized handle grips on it. Not sweating that. It's going to help it to not get hot. I'm good with it. The heat's going to be under here, so it's not going to be an issue. Now, opening it up, it has this insulation around it, just like its competition, the Jetboil, okay? Which, God knows, I love this stove. Here's the burner, and just for comparison, here's the burner size of the Jetboil, okay? Quite a bit of difference. Now, it comes with a stand for hooking on to fuel canisters. Pot size. Like I said, this is a 1.3 liter capacity, and this one at its highest fill mark, the Jetboil, well, the highest fill mark on this is 1 liter. The highest fill mark on this is 500 liters. So it holds, I would say, about twice the amount. Why did I get this? Because oftentimes I either am camping with someone, or I want hot beverage and hot water to hydrate a meal or something like that. So I can get it all with room to spare with this pot. Okay. Now, upside of this, from what I can see, first impressions, no doubt it's volume. Okay, no doubt. And I like these type of handles. What I'm not really crazy about is it's not gonna nest its fuel and its components inside here. In other words, this one has the ability to store a large gas tank. That's great, but it doesn't have the room to put a large gas tank and a burner inside at the same time. However, let me digress and say that it will take one of the smaller fuel canisters, but I was really hoping that it would hold this too, so that's a little bit of a disappointment for me. The burner itself, the bottom of this works off of a similar fire ring that increases the productivity and efficiency of this pot by 30% with the way they've engineered this ring at the bottom. Okay, forces the air and fire to do what it needs to do. The burner itself, very similar to a Jetboil, but it has a piezo ignition system, so I kind of like that. However, experience has taught me that those become unreliable with time. So I'll enjoy it while I have it and realize that it's not going to last forever. To really know if something actually works, you have to, you got to test it out. And so the test we're going to go off of today, as usual, because it's that time, it's always time for El Cafe Sexo Robusto. So we're going to have a cup of that, and we're going to heat the water up with this new stove. Don't you just hate when people, you know, they're all worried about brands, Jet Boy, Camp Chef, you know what I mean? The branding thing that people are doing nowadays, it's just out of hand. I don't get it. Even people that don't sell things, I mean, you'd be surprised. They want to get their name out there too. So I need a little bit more water, and let's see how much we got in there. Okay. It's ridiculous. Yeah. I'm gonna make a nice cup of coffee here in just a minute. Let's see. And I might want to get out of the way of the logo there. Alright, so we're going to do this again. Where's the lighter? Okay. Sounds a little different right off the bat. Hey, it is a different burner, so you know, it looks like something doesn't mean it's exactly like it. See how long it takes to get us a little coffee water. It's weird how the sound actually gets louder as it gets close to the boiling. It's close. Another thing I think is important to point out, that this louvered edge right here acts as a bit of a wind guard. And that's a plus. Whoa. Okay, we got it. Jesus. Yeah. Okay. Okay, all joking around aside. Boil time. I haven't done a head-to-head test, but it's right there with the jet boil. It's very close. Very close. The jet boil may be a little faster, but it's right there. Now, well now, the proof's in the pudding, so to speak. It seemed that still hot. Camp Chef Stryker 100. Does it work? Heck yeah. But it's greater capacity, especially for 2 people, or if you want to hydrate a meal, then have extra water for a beverage or for something else. You've got it. At a cost of $59 from Dick's, no offense, sporting goods. So, my initial impressions are, it's good. It's good. Fills the bill. And what we're about here is, I'll tell you what I believe works. I may tell you what I believe is best. If it's an opinion, I will say this is an opinion. If it's a fact, I will state it as a fact. And it is a fact that it makes a good cup of joe. From Donnie Pavlini Outdoors, we'll see you in the woods. Think about Stryker 100 Camp Chef. It's a good deal. Take care.